we're going to follow the road straight on.
We're going to follow the road straight on, please.
And we're going to turn left.
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 No, actually we go straight on, sorry.
Go straight on.
And we're going to turn left.
And we're going to turn left. And find somewhere safe, legal and convenient to pull over, Tony. Do you know why I've asked you to pull over? Something to do with that last junction.
It didn't feel quite right, I'm not sure why then.
No, you came around the junction far too fast, which is probably because you was in too high a gear. And the consequence of that is if there had been a pedestrian crossing in the new road, you wouldn't have had time to stop and you could have run them over.
Oh.
So on approach, slow down and
But I did slow down, didn't I?
you did, yeah, you slowed down, but just not, you sped up once you come round. So, you know, negotiate the turning at the same speed of maybe 5 miles an hour and don't accelerate until your wheels are straight and that you can see that it's clear in the new road.
Right, so 5 mile an hour. I think I might have stalled at that speed then, wouldn't I?
Not if you'd put it into first gear, if you'd gone into a rolling first.
All right, yeah, 5 mile an hour and first gear.
Yeah.
All right.
So pop it into, yeah, first gear on approach because it was quite narrow, around about 5 miles an hour, and don't accelerate until you're sure that the new road is clear.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to go off and I'll talk you through the next 2 junctions.
Right.
And see how we go.
Okay. Probably pre-test nerves, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we're going to take the next turn into the left, please.
We're going to take the next turn into the left, please. So bring your speed down to about 5 miles an hour and pop it into first gear. Have a look into the new road and don't accelerate until you can see that it's clear.
Oh, I see.
That's much better. So
Somebody
feel
can
that,
up that road out of
yeah,
there.
control is just much better.
And turning left.
And we're going to turn left again. So come off the gas into first gear. About 5 miles an hour again. Have a good look into the new road.
That's what I done there. That wasn't too fast, wasn't it? It's your car everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah. Good. I'm happy you understand that now, so I'm going to leave it with you, but I'm going to be watching you.
Oh, okay. And we're going to turn left, please.
We're going to turn left, please. We're going to take the next turn into the left, please, Tony. Okay, if you'd like to find somewhere safely and convenient to pull over, please. Do you have any idea why I've asked you to pull over?
I've done something wrong again, have I?
Yeah.
I didn't come up too fast, did I?
No, your speed was okay.
Yeah.
It was to do with the clutch.
I had it up.
No, you had it down. You should have had it up, but you had it down. You actually coasted around that corner.
Oh, coasting.
Yeah, it's important that you bring the clutch up before you actually get to the corner.
Oh, right.
'Cause then you can use the engine brake and the natural slowing down process when you bring the clutch up. Otherwise, you could go around the corner too fast, and again, you could be in the situation with the pedestrians in the new road, and you're travelling too fast, can't slow down enough, and could run them over.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I think I cut when I was learning in my first couple of lessons. I coasted coming uphill to a turning, and I didn't actually make the turning. I actually rolled back nearly into the car behind.
Yeah, that's exactly something that can happen on a flat road. That's not going to happen. If you're coasting uphill, you're going to slow down. If you're coasting on a flat road or downhill, then you're going to speed up. So that's why...
Well, it's just coming out of roll. You know why I give you the second consequence there, isn't it?
No.
Well, that's pretty much nearly all. It's always a good idea to try and give a couple of consequences, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so...
Yeah.
So I should give another consequence of coasting.
Yeah, well, the other
uphill.
consequence of coasting is the fact that if I had been coming uphill...
You would have rolled back, yeah.
Well, I mightn't have made the turning. And I could have rolled back, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to talk you through the next 2 junctions, Tony,
right.
and see how we go.
And we're going to take the next turning to the right.
I'm going to take the next turning to the right, please, Tony. All the way up. Good. Sunflowers. Massive.
There's some easy way to remember that one, instructor. I've forgotten it. It can't be that easy, I suppose.
Yeah, you've told me it before, and I can't remember it either. Is it
hand up something?
Hand up, clutch up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, hand up, clutch up. Now we're going to turn left.
I'm going to turn left, please.
Yeah, there's not much cop when we both got short-term memory loss, isn't it?
Yeah. Hand up, clutch up.
And we're going to turn left.
And we're going to turn left. So select second gear. Select second gear. Clutch all the way up before you get to the junction. Good. Much better. Well done. I'm happy you've got a grasp of that now, so I'm going to leave you to it, but I'll keep an eye on you.
Okay. And if you get me to find a safe, convenient and legal stopping place on the left.
Can you find a safe, legal, convenient stopping place, please?
That's like Magpul, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I should be tripping all over my tongue on the day.
Right, you can relax. 100% better.
Yeah, it felt better.
Yeah?
Yeah, it felt better.
Better, yeah? Yeah, there's always going to be you'll always find anything you're learning, there's always going to be a bit of a storm, and you think, oh, I'm getting tongue-tied in this. And then you go round and round, and then you start thinking about it, and you start analysing it, and think, well, there's got to be a better way of approaching this. And basically, what I'm trying to do is to get you into a routine where you don't use a routine. You know, if you tell me, as I said, I don't mind if you talk me through 1, if you talk me through 2, yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me, then we both know where we stand, because it's coming out of you, because you're actually saying the words, I'm going to talk you through the next 2, yeah? Because you've said it, and I know that's what I'm expecting, and the SE's known that he's going to expect that. And then watch me on the 3rd one.
Yeah.
Yeah? And then you know where you stand then, and then you can chuck it back.
Move on.
Yeah? But you didn't try picking up the faults there before I committed them.
No, I was watching for them.
Yeah, which is what you have to do, because otherwise you're going to be accusing them of things.
Yeah.
You done the right thing with the mirror on the first one. It's not as if I hadn't checked any mirrors. I had actually checked the right hand door mirror, but it should have been the interior mirror, left hand door mirror. So I quite agree with you. There's no reason to pull me up over that.
Yeah.
You covered that in the move. The only way you could have handled it slightly different.
Was asked.
Yeah, was asked, which you've got the hang of doing on all the other mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he may well know.
Yeah.
And you know what they're looking for is, always bear in mind he's got that test next week, or that assessment next week, and it's less of a confidence then for your pupil if they tell you, oh yeah, I just had a...
Yeah, because most times pupils do know, don't they?
Yeah.
You say, do you know what you did wrong?
Yeah.
And then most of them know. They just hope you haven't noticed.
Yeah. Or it also helps you to know that they've got an understanding of it, but they just had a brain fart or something, yeah?
Yeah.
So by just asking, he's probably not going to give you the right answer. But he knows where you're coming from, and he liked your approach. Happy with that?
Yes.
Well, I'll relax a minute.